All Students Conference organizes candlelight service in honor of American man of science Dr. T. Sengayaden at Man Bullis Point in Mokokchung on Monday. Much awaited bridge along National Highway 36 is set to be opened for public use by March to April 2025. Construction of bridge is estimated to worth rupees 13 crore project. Nectar organizes Farmers Awareness Program in Nihodo Village to boost rural livelihoods on March 17. Representatives from 8 villages participate in initiative. Prime accused in alleged abduction of granddaughter of BJP MLA Rama Kandaduri arrested from Morikaun on March 17. FIR filed by victim's family. Court in Arunachal Pradesh, Babum Bare district on Monday sentences one person to life imprisonment after convicting him in 2008 murder of 2 sisters. Good evening, viewers. This is Maroni Gitan. Now, here's the news. The All Students Conference on Monday organized a candlelight service at the Man Bullis Point, Mokokchung, in honor of the life and legacy of Dr. T. Sengayaden, a renowned scientist and inspiration to the community. The service, attended by students, civil societies, and citizens from all walks of life, celebrated Dr. Yaden's contributions to science and society. Dr. Yaden, known as the American Man of Science, passed away on 14 March 2025, leaving behind a legacy of scientific achievements and a community that deeply respected and admired him. The candlelight service was marked by speeches that reflected on Dr. Yaden's life, work, and impact on the community. The president of All Students Conference, Lanudoshi Iyer, shared a memory of late Dr. Yaden's involvement with the conference, highlighting a pledge he made during the conference's Golden Jubilee in 1979. Dr. Yaden had also donated rupees 100 to the Students' Conference.
America limano naka fellowship tended baja as an engineer Dr. Singalo more achanga tended ni mudamra changa ibau sanjila asirpa yimya kumalias ta asnata no tane mudamra garden wagi chimbiba by 30 sabuba asano gi loan sajiba yashi yakane dashi iba loanji menangaji asano gi kongsha kan sabwa jer travel meeting ni bangsa mudamra jagi by chinaba kongsha anu baget mudonse saga penira rutis dasya alidang pa amuzaga atamunra saga asino ye ajiba chungzed lundam asir kijisana asino inang culture yang ibisiba ai gaparno yuwagi manili bishawer ibama simbubong balakano alima balakano liaka isu krista dion desir asino subalibano lia tesmanse tesdatap kano parno lia libau sa sidang kanga munong rapilang tumimba sindaba libau buram rom tresega tongom mutseto kono yemi shajer sarami akatsiba sebeci pai tanab liba magir tashadir asano awardum sarami shimdaba sarami samukba pai tanganam ibaji bahasa kun asana awardum shimdat ninjapitu nama anui dama Sirapurdum mabang te semacam berenda acungudam muatse asri iba yemli tulu bener alimano serem tenzapano watang balalano asno renaru tangra susi tisamwas tan kijiba da asno ga sinanger our aja service sistema late Dr. Sengayaden pa Au Gagachir Munggang Golden Jubilee 1979
29 December nung pa kimi chok tang pai yamai ga shiba agem sanger dam tang pai denang zak tepak ka yamai zinga nang zak tak suba yamai ga yasa. I may be a girl or I may be a boy. I will uphold the true spirit of our students' conference. US dollar nuklangga zerba mi pawa ibaji utsaga nong azang kangang menung rasita zemu anong jiri yang isin de palir koi nagaru asu ke tanle iba asur ali mai medet pak naganung mai medet pan auto kakang na ni rasita asu alak sar asudun sitima kangang benar kop nanin.
망연바 신동동아 특수부이나 가르고 글롱좀 가정 마방 가정화 수시 상암되는 마상을 아슬 기능을 농야 아우 신된다 아슬 아우 가게 실모당나 망연바 누구 아용석과 아슬이와 신동 아키데파 아수시 가능 벌레다 오상 유바 이바자 더 농타신다 버든 lâm-sa-da ber ali manung petinu tunga tua ashiba Dr. Sengalung yadan ba siba nugunung awsundeni mangyam nugu ayungsaga ibama sindung tajung anu awkaga shirmung dani ayungsaga amu kuba susi awkaga shirmung dangka anong kulabaga tamasa shizmer asunuk shibaji tismonsa galir asunuk ajangli samtenong sangdi awur tenong bayibat jangtonggat baji aji alima mama dashi alima mesama dashi kunang tedushi alizuba galir Petinu tunga ashiba ya zangshi yungarul danzer dangbo nungi yasen ushu nungchumi baji English ushu nungbaji takwai lanchumi saka Petinu tunga ashiba zeyum tarok kiba tunga lo ashiba ya sibar nungshibar wa khanir sir bao maka naniba laiji tupu niyama yasen nukana zamar asir asunugi tajung iyapa nung nalakli keciyung asunugi temelung lakai makamrak mabang sidak nung aru wa amaka sushi neniba laiji iba si alias kaner ay ga ngazukaru buano asmayana asuneludang angazukawuzu saka ba amaka iba 진정통 끝까지 American Man of Science 다다시 도시지사 이다야도 듬야 마르시아도 듬야 이점도 나무상 마장석 마음마 대장석 특파지 구바마 진정 가능이 구바마 티아 가능이 인터파 수대파 다스 누기 시사당라 바르마방동 알리마 롱메인당 레서 특성하게 지다 특성하게 알루미늄이 선택과 된다 특성하게 또 올라가게 된다 지하지만 저도 빨리서 늑치동 따종 늑치동 달라미올 메랑아 따조 빨리야 부시바 아슬 이약바 이승바 아수는 양아들 이봐 용자 그팀 무대시 도대 나스는 야지 바시 망하게 무통다다가 바시 선생이 그팀 무대시 도대 다 성실 바른 모방농 민둥 야독반 누구 가지 검누강 공어트럭 사인스농 이바지 아리시아 근데 런노리 아슬 따로 런노리 좀더 질라 에역도 질라 다스바가 아용서가 과지 여수 노가 수시 inspiration 가스질라 밀런동 가스질라 서이관 시공지 여수 누기 모약 사이 너라우스.
We'll continue after a short break. Hello viewers, welcome back. We'll continue with the news. The much-awaited bridge along National Highway 36, which acts as a crucial link connecting Nagaland with Assam, is said to be open for public use by March to April 2025. The bridge, which had been under construction since December 2024, is worth rupees 13 crore project, spearheaded by the Public Works Department, National Highways Division. It is to be mentioned that the bridge, which was under construction, has overcome significant challenges to stay on schedule. Despite hurdles, the dedication of the construction team, coupled with unwavering public cooperation, has ensured timely progress. Speaking on the project, the head mason acknowledged the difficulties faced but praised the local community for their support. Once operational, the bridge will significantly enhance connectivity and boost regional trade and transportation. Let's go through reporter Moilong Palm's ground report.
Viewers, ite ami kana machu de engineer bi ase to iv Nltv itu bridge la upor update li sawa. Acha to thank you so much for giving time the Nltv. So like how is the work progress? Ite ta kam to kina ka juli ase.
Both the casting of both the bridges have been completed on 15th of March, and it will take around necessary 28 days curing period, and followed by the necessary load testing and etc. And after that, with the instructions given by the PWD NH, the bridges will be open to traffic.
So itu bridge to ini kita kululish na se.
Expected maybe first week of May enaka hobo. April last week May.
Alternate route kan bi kina ka ase kita kulito like public kan jana manonda jani ar pishipak manonda aruna jani na itu kan alternate route itu bridge no khula damde alternate route to kita ka ki ase.
Alternate route to just you can see this small road. This comes from Rilan village and Indison village. So this road is used by the commuters right now, and one more route is there from Mon village for the light vehicles only, and for the heavy vehicles they are applying from the 4 lane.
So like since abnian itu tuita bridge banai se to itu tuita bridge pe abnian ikilote khululi la planning de ase na kinaka.
Yes, ekeloge khuli dibo.
To aro itu rasta kami banawli like planning de ase na nai.
Rasta, as you can see, we are doing the road works also, and within this week maybe.
The Northeast Center for Technology Application and Reach Nectar, an autonomous institute under the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, conducted a farmers mobilization and awareness program on March 17 in Nihodo village, Dimapur district. Meanwhile, representatives from 8 villages participated in the initiative, which falls under the PM Divine project titled Nectar Livelihood Improvement Project. A value chain on utilization of banana BSEUTO stem for value added products. As part of this initiative, Nectar has established a common facility center in Gogidolong village, Chumogidima, to promote sustainable rural entrepreneurship. The project focuses on converting banana PSCUTO stem into marketable products, including banana fiber extraction, non-woven fabric production, organic liquid nutrient preparation, and handmade paper manufacturing. The prime accused in the alleged abduction of the granddaughter of BJP MLA Rama Kandaduri was arrested from Morrigan on March 17. According to an FIR filed by the victim's family, a group of individuals forcibly kidnapped the young woman. The case registered at Morrigan Sadar Police Station under case number 7825 includes charges under sections 140 and 111 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. Therefore, following an investigation, authorities arrested 4 individuals, including a 17-year-old girl. While the juvenile court granted her bail, the remaining accused, Babajiti Methi Fizullah Rahman and Abhinash Taguria Rahman, have been placed in police custody. The alleged mastermind Armanur Rahman was also arrested after a thorough search operation. His father, Fizullah Rahman, had been among those arrested earlier. Notably, law enforcement agencies with assistance from Guwahati City Police and Golaghat Police successfully rescued the victim.
এই সংক্ৰান্তত কেছটো ৰেজিষ্টাৰ কৰা হৈছিল আমাৰ তদন্ত চলি আছিলে আৰু তদন্ত কৰাৰ পিছত বিভিন্ন ধৰণৰ আমি সোৰ্স ইনফৰমেশ্যন ল'লোঁ টেকনিক্যাল ইনপুটবিলাক যিমান আছে আমি ডেভেলপ কৰি পেলাই ফাইনেলি আৰু আজি অলপ আগত একিউড যি আছে ধৰা হৈছে আৰু ভিক্টিম ছোৱালীটো তেওঁক উদ্ধাৰ কৰা আছে আৰু তেওঁলোকক আজিৰ ভিতৰত লৈ অনা হ'ব মৰিগাঁও এইখিনি ডিটেইলছ এতিয়া দিয়া উচিত নহ'ব অলপ পিছত আপোনালোকে গম পাই যাব কেলৈ এতিয়ালৈ কাৰ্যবাহীটো চলিহে আছে এতিয়া ৰিভিল কৰা ভাল নহয় কিন্তু ৰিকভাৰী কৰা আছে তেওঁলোকক অনা হ'ব দুইজনকে পাইছে
A court in Arunachal Pradesh, Papumbare district on Monday sentenced a man to life imprisonment after convicting him in the 2008 murder of 2 sisters. Sessions Judge Yubya Hirendra Kashyap convicted Majibur Rahman alias Atabur Rahman under sections of the Indian Penal Code and also imposed a fine of Rs 20,000 on him. The conviction comes after an 11-year manhunt ended with Rahman's arrest in January this year. Notably, Rahman had murdered the 2 sisters who ran a beauty parlor at Kanka Market on June 6, 2008. Security forces in Manipur's Chandel district seized brown sugar worth Rs 3.29 crore and arrested a 23-year-old man in connection with the case on Tuesday. Acting on intelligence inputs, a team of Assam Rifles conducted an operation in Guljang village on March 16, leading to the seizure of 137 suitcases filled with brown sugar. Additionally, 2 mobile phones were recovered from the accused's possession, according to an official statement by Assam Rifles. The arrested individual, a resident of Tengnopal district, has been handed over to the police for further investigation. Authorities are probing potential links to larger drug networks operating in the region. The Supreme Court on Monday extended the tenure of the committee established to oversee relief and rehabilitation in the Manipur violence case, headed by retired Justice Gita Mittal, until July 31. A bench led by Chief Justice of India, Sanjeev Khanna, directed that the case be listed again in the week commencing July 21. The court also made it clear that the trial of cases transferred to Assam will be conducted in Guwahati courts. These cases, including the sexual assault case involving 2 women, were earlier transferred to Assam to ensure a fair criminal justice process. The Guwahati High Court was also instructed to nominate 1 or more judicial officers to handle the transferred cases. Former Bihar Chief Minister Rapri Devi on Tuesday turned up at the office of the Enforcement Directorate following a summons issued by the agencies in connection with its probe into the Land for Jobs scam. Meanwhile, the RJD leader reached the East Bank Road office along with her eldest daughter, Misa Prati, the Lok Sabha MP from Patliputra, who is also named as an accused in the case. Therefore, hundreds of party workers who had reached the premises raised slogans in praise of the mother-daughter duel. Notably, the Land for Jobs scam predates to the period when RJD President Lalu Prasad, the husband A GST superintendent was found dead under mysterious circumstances on a roadside in Dharmnagar, North Tripura district of Tripura on Monday. Meanwhile, Himanda Roy was the GST superintendent in Dharmnagar, a major business hub bordering Assam and Bangladesh. Police mentioned that the victim's body was discovered near Kalitiki. Notably, a fire department vehicle transported the victim to Dharmnagar district hospital, but he was declared broad dead by the doctor.
तो सडनली एक कॉल आया कि बहुत इमरजेंसी बहुत ख़राब एक पेशेंट आई है यहाँ पर सो फायर सर्विस ने पेशेंट को लाके यहाँ पर एडमिशन किया सो आई एग्जामिन द पेशेंट एंड आई डिडंट गेट एनी शॉर्ट ऑफ this one that there was history of road traffic accident or something like that but nobody knew what exactly happened तो कुछ exactly क्या हुआ था किसी को पता नहीं था तो we examined the patient thoroughly उनका नाम था हेमंत रॉय मोस्ट प्रोबेबली ही इज वर्किंग एज सुपरिटेंडेंट इन सम जीएसटी ऑफिस और सम ऑफिस ओवर हियर एंड घर इनका है सिलचर में मोस्ट प्रोबेबली सो वी एग्जामिन द पेशेंट बट नो साइंस ऑफ लाइफ वी हैव फाउंड लाइक वी ट्राइड आवर बेस्ट बट पेशेंट कुडंट बी सर्वाइव.
On Monday, doctors successfully operated on a 2-day-old infant suffering from a rare medical condition at the pediatric surgery department of Tripura Medical College. Dr. Aniruddha Pasak said that the baby had gastroenteritis, a serious birth defect where the abdominal wall doesn't close properly during fetal development, causing the intestines to protrude outside the body, typically near the umbilical cord. After assessing the situation, the medical team at GB Band Hospital transferred the baby to Tripura Medical College for advanced surgical care. Dr. Basak stressed the importance of early intervention, noting that early arrival at the hospital allowed for successful surgery, unlike cases where patients arrive too late for effective treatment. He urged people to seek timely medical help, especially for pediatric surgeries. According to officials, on Monday, a man was strangled to death in Haryana's Sonipat and his body was cremated before arrival of police. The incident place is Chadera village on Sunday. Officials also stated that a man informed police that his cousin Niku was murdered. Notably, an FIR was registered against the victim's father Ranveer and their servant Aman.
हाँ, कल शाम को सूचना मिली थी राकेश की तरफ से कि भाई उसके मौसी के बेटे की निक्कू की हत्या हुई है. सूचना मिलने पर पुलिस मौके पर पहुंची है. इसमें हमने FIR दर्ज की है और मौके से मिट्टी खून आलूद और जिस से उसका गला घोटा गया है वो गला भी और जिस हथियार से कोई हथियार इस्तेमाल किया गया है इसमें उसकी गर्दन को काटने के लिए पुलिस जब तक पहुंची थी तो संस्कार कर दिया गया था. फिर हमने शमशान घाट से उसकी राख और हड्डियां भी प्राप्त की हैं. FSL टीम के माध्यम से FIR दर्ज होगी है और जल्दी ही दोषियान को गिरफ्तार कर लिया जाएगा. मरने वाले का नाम निक्कू है और जो FIR दर्ज हुई है वो इसका नौकर है अमन के और इसके फादर रणबीर के अगेंस्ट में FIR दर्ज हुई है. हाँ, कल शाम को
At least 19 Naxalites, 9 of them carrying a cumulative bounty of rupees 28 lakh, surrendered before security forces in Chhattisgarh, Bijapur district. Bijapur Senior Superintendent of Police Chidendra Kumar Yadav on Monday said that the gatherers, including a couple, turned themselves in before senior officials of the police and Central Reserve Police Force. citing disappointment with hollow and inhuman Maoist ideology, exploitation of innocent tribals by senior cadres, and differences brewing within the outlaw outfit. Yadav also mentioned that the surrendered Naxalites were active in different capacities in the Andhra-Odisha Border Division and BAMT Area Committee of Maoist. Notably, all the surrendered Naxalites were provided assistance of Rs 25,000 each and will be rehabilitated as per the government's policy.
नक्सल विरोधी अभियानों में तेजी आई है, उसके साथ साथ नए कैंप स्थापित किए जा रहे हैं। इसी तारतम्य में आज बीजापुर पुलिस और सीआरपीएफ के समक्ष टोटल 19 माओवादियों ने आत्मसमर्पण किया है, जिसमें पीएलजे बटालियन नंबर 1 के 2 माओवादी जो 8-8 लाख के इनामी थे, उन्होंने आत्मसमर्पण किया है। इसके साथ साथ में एओबी डिवीजन के भी प्लाटून के सदस्य, इसके अलावा एक एसीएम और मिलिशिया प्लाटून कमांडर, डीएकेएमएस अध्यक्ष, जनताना सरकार अध्यक्ष, मिलिशिया के सदस्य इसमें सरेंडर किए हैं। इसमें एक खासियत ये है कि इसमें अब धीरे से, जैसे आपने देखा था कि पिछले आत्मसमर्पण में एडसमेट्टा के आरपीसी के सारे सदस्यों ने आत्मसमर्पण किया था, उसी प्रकार इस बार मारूड बागा के आरपीसी सदस्यों ने भी पूरा आत्मसमर्पण किया है। तो जिस हिसाब से दबाव बढ़ रहा है, लगातार जो सरकार की जो विकासोन्मुखी जो योजनाएं हैं वो लोगों तक पहुंच रही है, तो लोगों का मोह भंग हो रहा है, नक्सलियों का मोह भंग हो रहा है और वो आत्मसमर्पण कर रहे हैं। तो इसी तारतम्य में आज 29 लाख के 19 जो नक्सली हैं उन्होंने आत्मसमर्पण किया है।
आज सरकार के जो विभिन्न तंत्र हैं, सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेज हैं, पुलिस है और प्रशासन बीजापुर के सुदूर गांवों में नक्सल विरोधी अभियान चला रहे हैं और नक्सल को हम लोग उनकी गतिविधियों को काफ़ी अंकुश लगाने में सफल हुए हैं। साथ ही साथ जो विकास का कार्य इन इलाकों में चल रहा है उसमें पब्लिक में बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस आया है और मुझे पूर्ण विश्वास है कि जल्दी हम लोग बीजापुर को नक्सलवाद से ख़त्म करने में सक्षम होंगे और ये जो 19 माओवादी।
Last rites of former Union Minister Devendra Pradhan were performed in Odisha's Puri on Tuesday. Odisha Chief Minister Mohan Charan Maji and several other BJP leaders were present during the last rites. Yoga Guru Baba Ramdev also attended the last rites. Meanwhile, 84 years Pradhan served as a minister in the Atal Bihari Vajpayee government and was a 3-time president of the BJP in Odisha. He was also the national vice president of the BJP in 2001 to 2002.
निश्चित रूप से मैं बोलूँगा कि डॉक्टर देवेंद्र प्रधान ओडिशा का जो संगठन में भारतीय जनता पार्टी को आगे लेने में और राज्य का सभापति के नाते और कार्यकर्ता के नाते बहुत कुछ काम किए हैं। इसी आधार पर निश्चित रूप से आज देखिए वो जो संगठन बनाने में।
The Enforcement Directorate has summoned RJD President and former Bihar Chief Minister Lalu Prasad for questioning in the Land for Jobs money laundering case on Tuesday. Prasad has been asked to depose before the Federal Probe Agency in Patna. Meanwhile, some of his family members have also been called for questioning in the same case. According to sources, statements to be recorded under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. The Supreme Court on Monday directed the Delhi High Court Registry to submit another progress report by the end of April regarding the pending Somodol revision petitions related to the 1984 anti-Sikh riots. The court noted that while the petitions have been listed before the High Court, compliance with its earlier order to take these matters together has not been completed. The bench led by Justice Abhay Oka instructed the registry to place the cases before the Chief Justice of India for further action. The court will review the matter on March 28. The CISF cyclodon was ceremoniously flagged off by chairperson of the Visakhapatnam Port Authority Dr. M. Angamuttu on Tuesday. Meanwhile, the rally arrived in Visakhapatnam from Srikakulam on Monday, and after an overnight halt in Visakhapatnam, the rally resumed its journey on Tuesday morning towards Annavaram, with the board chairperson flagging off the team. Speaking on the occasion, VPA Chairman Dr. M. Angamutu emphasized the importance of the initiative, stating the main intention of the CISF cyclodon is to raise awareness about national security among coastal communities such as fishermen.
CISF साइक्लोथॉन रैली को करने का उद्देश्य मेनली यही है कि जो भी लोग कोस्टल एरिया में रहते हैं, फिशरमैन या दूसरी कम्युनिटी, उनके साथ में इंटरेक्ट करना, उनको सुरक्षा के बारे में बताना और ये बताना कि नेशनल सिक्योरिटी ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, वो हमारे लिए बहुत ही मददगार हो सकते हैं किसी भी सिक्योरिटी एजेंसी से। उसमें से CISF भी एक एजेंसी है जिसको कि उनके इंफॉर्मेशन से काफ़ी सारी सहूलियतें मिल सकती हैं। मेनली जो कोस्टल एरिया में हम लोगों को खतरा महसूस होता है वो स्मगलिंग का है, चाहे वो ड्रग्स हो, चाहे वेपन्स हो, आर्म्स एक्सप्लोजिव्स हो। तो हम लोग उनको ये बता रहे हैं कि ये नेशनल सिक्योरिटी में आपकी अहमियत कितनी ज़्यादा है, जो आप इन सब चीज़ों को।
The Andhra Pradesh government is organizing sports competitions for members of the Legislative Assembly and members of the Legislative Council at the Indira Gandhi Municipal Stadium in Vijayawada on March 18 and 19. Therefore, the event will feature 12 sports including cricket, badminton, tennis, kabaddi, volleyball, table tennis, a 100-meter race and tug of war. A Pakistani terrorist identified as Saifullah was killed in an encounter with security forces in the Rajwar area of Handwara, Jammu and Kashmir on Monday. Senior Superintendent of Police Handwara Mushtaq Chowdhury said that based on an input received, SOG Handwara launched an operation which was later joined by the rest of the security forces. A Pakistani terrorist identified as Saifullah was killed in the encounter. SSP also said that one rifle, 4 magazines, a grenade and some other material have been recovered.
देखिए जी, आज एक अर्ली मॉर्निंग में एक इनपुट मिला था जिसकी बिना पर एसओजी हंदवारा ने एक ऑपरेशन लॉन्च किया, जिसको बाद में बाकी सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस ने फॉलो किया। उसमें एक पाकिस्तानी टेररिस्ट जिसकी अभी शनाख्त सैफुल्लाह के नाम से हुई है, जो यहाँ पे काफ़ी कुछ अरसे से यहाँ सरगर्म था और न्यूट्रलाइज हुआ है आज के ऑपरेशन में। डिटेल्स अभी ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन का मैटर है, अभी कुछ नहीं बताया जा सकता। फिलहाल इतना ही है कि एक पाकिस्तानी टेररिस्ट है और ये न्यूट्रलाइज हुआ। हाँ, इनसे रिकवरी जो है एक AK राइफल और
Chief Justice of the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Tashir Rabstan, administered the oath to office to 3 judges of the High Court in Jammu on Monday. Meanwhile, Justice Wasim Sadiq Nargal, Justice Rajesh Shekri, and Justice Muhammad Joseph Wani, who were elevated from additional judges to judges of the High Court, were administered oath at the ceremony in the Chief Justice courtroom in Jammu. India football head coach Manola Marcus confirmed Sunil Chhetry's presence in the FIFA friendly against Maldives as the talismanic striker is set to return from international retirement. Meanwhile, India hosted Maldives in an international friendly on March 19 before taking on a tricky Bangladesh on March 25 in their opening match of the 2027 AFC Asian Cup qualifying third round match. Notably, both the matches will be held at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium here as the Meghalaya capital is hosting its first international games.
Friendly game. Preparation for the official game, I think a similar situation than Maldives in this case, that they play in Philippines. and obviously we want to win, obviously. But we know that the target in not only now during the former FIFA windows was or is to arrive in the best conditions as possible for the first official game against Bangladesh on Tuesday. Still 24 hours for the game. I don't think that we will play with the same team that will play against Bangladesh, but obviously you cannot play with 11 players tomorrow and 11. Well, you can, but maybe it's not the best if you want to prepare the game, no? But I'm very confident in all the players, and doesn't matter. It's not very important if you play this or play that. I think that has to be a good game, good preparation for Bangladesh, and obviously some of them will repeat on Tuesday, but you never know what will happen during the games, no? Yeah, and I like a lot this place. In fact, I know a lot of people, even former players. Even I work with former coaches that work here in Shillong. Even Shillong Lajon has players that were my players in Hyderabad. Then I know that is a very nice place. And I repeat, someone asked me this question yesterday, no? When I watched the Durand Cup in Shillong during, I was July or August, I don't remember exactly, August, no? I say, wow, the ground is very good, the crowd, the atmosphere was very nice.
Describing the recently concluded Mahakumbh at Prayagraj as an important milestone, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday told the Lok Sabha that the event is a befitting response to those who question India's capability to organize such a large congregation. Making a statement in the Lok Sabha, Modi said the entire world witnessed the grandeur of India during the Mahakumbh, and the religious gathering reflected the spirit of rising India.
मैं प्रयागराज में हुए महाकुंभ पर वक्तव्य देने के लिए उपस्थित हुआ हूं। आज मैं इस सदन के माध्यम से कोटि कोटि देशवासियों को नमन करता हूं, जिनकी वजह से महाकुंभ का सफल आयोजन हुआ। महाकुंभ की सफलता में अनेक लोगों का योगदान है। मैं सरकार के, समाज के सभी कर्मयोगियों का अभिनंदन करता हूं। मैं देश भर के श्रद्धालुओं को, यूपी की जनता, विशेष तौर पर प्रयागराज की जनता का धन्यवाद करता हूं। अध्यक्ष जी, हम सब जानते हैं गंगा जी को धरती पर लाने के लिए एक भगीरथ प्रयास लगा था। वैसा ही महाप्रयास इस महाकुंभ के भव्य आयोजन में भी हमने देखा है। मैंने लाल किले से सबका प्रयास के महत्व पर जोर दिया था। पूरे विश्व ने महाकुंभ के रूप में भारत के विराट स्वरूप के सबका प्रयास का यही साक्षात स्वरूप है। ये जनता जनार्दन के संकल्पों के लिए, जनता जनार्दन की श्रद्धा से प्रेरित महाकुंभ था। अध्यक्ष जी, मैं ये भी देख रहा हूं कि पीढ़ी दर पीढ़ी हमारे संस्कारों के आगे बढ़ने का जो क्रम है वो भी कितनी सहजता से आगे बढ़ रहा है। आप देखिए, जो हमारी मॉडर्न युवा पीढ़ी है ये कितने श्रद्धा भाव से महाकुंभ से जुड़े रहे, दूसरे उत्सवों से जुड़े रहे हैं। आज भारत का युवा अपनी परंपरा, अपनी आस्था, अपनी श्रद्धा को गर्व के साथ अपना रहा है। अध्यक्ष जी, जब एक समाज की भावनाओं में अपनी विरासत पर गर्व का भाव बढ़ता है तो हम ऐसी ही भव्य प्रेरक तस्वीरें देखते हैं जो हमने महाकुंभ के दौरान देखी। इससे आपसी भाईचारा बढ़ता है और ये आत्मविश्वास बढ़ता है कि एक देश के रूप में हम बड़े लक्ष्यों को प्राप्त कर सकते हैं। अपनी विरासत से जुड़ने की ये भावना आज के भारत की बहुत बड़ी पूंजी है। अध्यक्ष जी, महाकुंभ से अनेक अमृत निकले हैं। एकता का अमृत इसका बहुत पवित्र प्रसाद है। महाकुंभ ऐसा आयोजन रहा जिसमें देश के हर क्षेत्र से, हर एक कोने से आए लोग एक हो गए। लोग अहम त्याग कर वयम के भाव से, मैं नहीं हम की भावना से प्रयागराज में जुटे। अलग अलग राज्यों से लोग आकर पवित्र त्रिवेणी का हिस्सा बने। जब अलग अलग क्षेत्रों से आए करोड़ों करोड़ों लोग राष्ट्रीयता के भाव को मजबूती देते हैं तो देश की एकता बढ़ती है। जब अलग अलग भाषा बोलियां बोलने वाले लोग संगम तट पर हर हर गंगे का उद्घोष करते हैं तो एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत की झलक दिखती है। एकता की भावना बढ़ती है। महाकुंभ में हमने देखा है।
U.S. Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday, during which Modi conveyed his greetings to President Donald Trump and said that he and 1.4 billion people of India look forward to welcoming him to India later this year. After the meeting, Modi said that both countries are committed to combating terrorism and enhancing maritime and cyber security cooperation. Modi also reflected on his interaction with Tulsi Gabbard during his visit to the U.S. and appreciated her crucial role in strengthening cooperating in defense, critical technologies, counter-terrorism, and addressing global challenges. U.S. Central Command forces continued its large-scale operation against Houthis in Yemen on Monday. Meanwhile, on March 15, U.S. Central Command initiated a series of operations consisting of precision strikes against Houthi targets across Yemen to defend American interests. U.S. President Donald Trump has warned Iran, believed to be backing the Houthis, of consequences for further attacks by the group. That's all for now. For more news and updates, keep watching Nltv.